Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to fix some of the broken parts on a Kuat rack. My rack got rear-ended about 3 weeks ago, and you can see that it is damaged. So I have this basically holding the gear straight up. There's the light. Alright, so you can see here that the rack is pretty busted. The strap is broken here. It doesn't stay latched, so I'm going to be replacing this strap. And this is all stripped. It got hit so bad that it wasn't tighten anymore, so I'm replacing the rear wheel holder. And I'm also going to pull out the Steve, come here. Steve, come. Steve. So you can see that this has been damaged. I'm going to take out the cap here so I can replace this strap. So we're going to be replacing the rear wheel holder and the wheel strap. So the first thing I'm going to do is get the security wrench. I think my wife is trying to scare me. Get her neck.
No.
Yeah, get her neck. No. Just screw up using what is a T40 security wrench. See how the hole. So I'm going to take these screws out. There. That comes out, and that's how you pull out the cable assembly. See how it just slides top and bottom going through like that. That pulls completely out. And this is also how you would replace the strap. It just comes out. So if we were putting on a new strap, we would just slide right on there. But we're actually going to take this piece off as well. So the next thing we do is we grab our wrenches, and so these are opposite threaded. So for these bolts, they're opposite, so screw on this side and then on the other side. See how the nut fits in there, opposite. So first we break the tension. And then we're going to loosen this side up. So you see, as you're loosening this side, the nut is going to fall out on this side. And you put this in over here. Keep loosening. And it's about to fall out. Alright, so that's out. And watch for that nut, because that is loose. That'll just pop out. There's the nut. Let's see if we can pry that one out yet. There we go. There's that one. And then this just pulls off. As you can see, the bolt there is slightly bent. I ordered a replacement one of those. So you can see how it's bent. So fortunately, so you can see how it's bent. I didn't know if it was bent or not, I just assumed. So on the website on Kuat, you can buy replacement parts for, I think, every single part on the rack. So no matter what happens, you don't have to replace the whole rack, you just buy the parts you need. So I'm going to take that out, get the spare nut, and that's exactly that part I needed. We'll also check the other bolt. So let's do one at a time so it can fall out. And we'll toss that aside. So we take our new rear wheel holder. There's also 4 bolts in here in case this cap gets loose. You can replace the cap. I ordered a spare cap just in case, so you can see that this cap comes off and you can replace just the cap in case it's not seating fully on the rear wheel holder. So that's going to go on just like that. We'll grab our replacement bolt. We're going to just do one side at a time. Use the new nut, line it up, insert the nut there, it goes through gently. See it coming out that side. Align this. So if you have someone to hold it, it'd be even easier. Push it through. Then just set that nut in place there. Grab your wrench and start bolting it in as you hold it in place. And once threads catch, it'll pull that side tight. And the way that shape keeps that nut in place, you don't need to use 2 wrenches. One's fine. Yep, there it is. You can see this tray start to move. All right, that's not completely tight, but it's tight enough to hold in place while we check the other bolts. And there's no nut holding it in place, so you should just be able to pull this bolt right out once it's loose enough. That one does not look bent. That one looks pretty good. Just gonna wipe it down. So this bolt is good. We're gonna put it back in here. You know, the nut goes on the hex side. So let's just straighten this and it'll slide in. Push it all the way. Grab one of the nuts. Drop a bit. Line it up. So we're just going to start screwing it in that way. And you might have to hold this up a bit till it grips. You might also have to use your leg and push that nut in place like that till the threads on the bolt catch that threaded nut. Lock washer, I'm sure what it's called. Alright, so now it's catching, so now we can start tightening. So this is feeling better. So what we're going to do is use the short end to get more torque. That feels very secure. Let's double check the others. That's tight. So that is good. Now we have one more thing to do, and that is attach the wheel strap. So it slides onto the rack like that. And I guess you could, make it face either way. I don't know if there's that much of a difference, but usually if you're on this side of the rack, you're already going to use the arm on this side, so it makes more sense to have the release on this side, facing this direction. So what we're going to do is just line up the 2 notches here and here. So one right there, and then there's one right there. Slide it on. That's the wheel strap. That's much better than before. And then last, we're going to put on the locking cable and the end strap. So this is a really easy thing to replace, just comes completely out of the housing. And then when you line it up, it's kind of foolproof. You can see there's one large hole, one small hole. Oh no! Oh no! So you can see there's one large hole, one small hole. So what we're going to do is line up the big one first, right in there, and then the small one goes on top, just like that. Push it all the way in. And then it lines up like that. That one slips in, and then we just have to push in or tighten the 2 security screws. So we grab our hollow tip Torx wrench, push in the security bolts, and it's a good thing they use security bolts on this, otherwise anybody could just take the cap off with a normal Allen bolt and you could pull the locking cable out. So this is a security measure, so just tighten the end cap like this. So it really takes a lot of turns to get that thing off. Well, it takes longer than you think. Just when you think it's not catching, it is. Just keep turning it. And just when you think it's not catching, it does. And then you just finish it with a few turns. When you're tightening this thing, it takes a lot more than you think. You think you're done, and it's not done. You gotta keep tightening it until it's actually snug. So now the locking cable goes back into place, and we are finished. We have our new rear wheel holder, our new strap we can adjust, and the new bolt so it's straight and it stays very tight. Alright, well, I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. The reason I have the 2-bike on the 4-bike setup is so I can open the doors and it clears the bikes. Otherwise, if you just have a regular 2-bike, your bike is going to be here, your sprinter door will not clear the bike. So you're going to have to lower it or get one of the pivots. The new Pivot 2 is a great product, but I have the rack extension, so I bought the 4-bike setup. I just don't use the 2 cradles, and it extends it out about 2 feet almost, and that allows me to keep both bikes on and open both doors without them hitting.